Oh yeah. What's up, everybody? TJ and Dustin here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and welcome to the official live stream. We have Jock Market on tap for today. We got a Wednesday afternoon. Dustin, I hope you're having a fantastic morning or day so far. We got the afternoon.
I'm doing solid.
Good. I'm glad. Sano said Lustin. I don't know why. Also, I hope you guys like my new gear. This is my headband. I'm gonna go for a run after. So I just figured I'd kind of get ready and psych myself up. So this is basically my pre-workout is this stream. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys could please go ahead and hit that like button, we would greatly appreciate it. Only 5 likes. Come on, guys. I know we can do a little bit better than that. But yeah, guys, throughout the duration of this video, we will be touching base on Jock Market plays, talking about everything Jock Market. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow along, if you guys haven't signed up on Jock Market, you can do so now using code DGF, 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. And then, guys, you will need your mobile devices to get through the stream with us today because we will be building out slips on Jock Market. And to do that, you will need your phone. So, Dustin, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my phone.
Yeah,
I'm going to go pull up Jock Market. And let's go ahead and kick things off and start building out some slips, shall we?
Let's do it. Sign up with code DGF. You guys want to get involved with the Jock Market action. You can go ahead and do that now. But also, I do want to hustle this up and get these two plays in. Teach.
Yeah, shitballs. Let's do it.
Yeah, heck yeah, shitballs. Let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna go over to Pick'em, and I mean, Dustin, we got some sweet college football action right here.
Oh yeah, tomorrow night's gonna be a blast. You know, I'm a sucker for some college football, TJ. So let's go ahead and do it. So
I've been listening to Dustin talk about FSU for I don't even know how long. It's been really annoying, but I'm a supportive friend, so
it's back.
Okay, it's back, he says. Yeah. All right, so Dustin, we have Graham Mertz at 183 yards right now.
Too high. He
compared.
Sucks.
What?
Sorry, I hate Florida, so I just wanted to get that in there that he sucked. Sorry.
Got it.
Do the real reason.
Hurricane Stream said the betting angle, and he's in Tampa. So Graham Mertz right now set to 183.5 on Jock Market. We have FanDuel set to 168.5 with slight juice on that under. So really good discrepancy there when comparing that line from Jock over to FanDuel. And then same thing here with Joseph Fagnano over 157.5 passing yards. Again, direct comparison to FanDuel that has it set to 170.5. So Dustin, 2 really good plays to start off there.
Yeah, well, I think we get those in. Do we want to check the middling tool before we go for one of these even props? So we want to check the middling tool, see what we got to go ahead and get in before we take one of those even props. Are you down with that?
Yeah, they all even props here. Yeah, for sure. I am. Yep.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and see if we can find something that isn't an even prop.
In. Now it does take a little work. We gotta kind of sift through these a little bit, TJ. See if we can find something. But unless I think we can get something here.
No, we'll find something.
Okay, I see something. Right? I see something, but it is an even prop. But
what is it?
In comparison, it's Logan Webb hits allowed over 6. You got 4 other DFS apps set to 6.5. Jock Market set at 6. We can
Logan
keep searching. Hits allowed.
Hits allowed. Oh,
yep.
Okay.
We can keep searching if you want.
I think I was looking at the strikeouts.
It's. I mean, we got a lot of these even props nonetheless. But if we can get some value like that, Never mind. It's gone, baby. It's gone.
Oh, we already missed it? Yeah, that was a really good play. What you just said. Let's take it. Alex said this is the play he was talking about on your live stream earlier, Dustin.
Yes.
And the running back Johnson for the Gators is positively correlated.
I was mentioning that. Well, I looked it up. TJ and DraftKings had the closest line being that they were matched. Remember, that's what I was kind of mentioning to you.
Yes.
That was on Graham Mertz there.
Got it, I think. I don't know if I remember. I honestly don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
explain it to me.
Just no, forget
it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So move past it.
Yep.
So are you saying you want to play Mertz or you don't?
I am still down to take Mertz.
Okay, you're throwing me off here a little bit. So comparing Mertz directly back to FanDuel, we do see that 15-yard discrepancy. Outside of that, in Fagnano, we might have to take one of these even props because, again, if we're looking at the middling tool right here, you mentioned that Logan Webb play did get bumped. I mean, I don't hate this Framber Valdez play. Yeah, it looks like JockMKT has one book with agreements, our DFS app being ParlayPlay, but we have PrizePicks, Fliff, Hot Streak, Sleeper, and Sports Battle all set to 5.5. Juice on the under, but I wouldn't hate taking that from. If we're going to an even prop, I wouldn't hate taking Framber Valdez.
So over 5 strikeouts?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I feel so much better about it if ParlayPlay had it set to 5.5, but you got 2 books at 5 and 5 at 5.5. I mean, to me, that kind of seems like a really good outlier. If we can't find anything else that we can throw in here.
Say less, big dog. I have locked it in. Graham Mertz under 183 pass yards. Joseph Fagnano over 157.5. That was correct. And then Framber Valdez over 5 strikeouts. Got that locked in, baby.
Framber Valdez. Mertz was an under, and then Fagnano was an over. Boom. Okay. Mortal Lock, guys. Mortal Lock is the slip you want to play over on JockMKT. 6 times return. So the 2 slip types that you do want to fixate on in JockMKT are going to be those 3-pick non-insured, so they're Mortal Locks, and then their 5-pick insured slips. Those are the 2 best bang for their buck, or the 2 best bang for your buck type slips on JockMKT. You need 122. You need minus 122 odds for your 3-pick non-insured to remain a profitable sports bettor over there in the 3 picks. And then for the 5-pick insureds, you need minus 118 odds. So 55% plus for those 3-man uninsured slips is what you should be looking at on the optimizer. And then for the 5-pick, it is roughly 54.2% plus is what you want to build your slips with. So if you do have a fantasy bundle membership or subscription, and you ever get confused on what slip type is the most optimal on some of these DFS apps, because I know we have 10 of them, and it is tough to try to keep up with all of them and remember, hey, it's 5 flex on PrizePicks, it's a 3-man on Underdog, it's a 6-man over on ParlayPlay. If you hit the plus EV plays drop down box, you'll see them listed by their odds, and you can kind of go from there.
Perfect, and I had that right here where I clicked down, and what we're looking for is a 3-pick non-insured, which is quote-unquote a mortal lock. So these 2 plays are included in that. Of course, we could take a play off of the middling tool as well, and we took a fine one, being that multiple books have that set to 5.5 for Framber Valdez, but ParlayPlay and JockMKT are the 2 kind of lacking behind, is what it seems like. So we want to take advantage of that, and we did here on JockMKT.
For sure. Player prop plug. Good afternoon, man.
Yeah, what a
Sano said Michigan would beat FSU by 3 touchdowns. Now, do Michigan and FSU play against each other?
No, but the last time we did, guess what? FSU won. So next.
When was that?
2018 Rose Bowl. 2016
the 2018 Rose Bowl.
2018 Rose Bowl, something like that.
Doesn't count. That was 6 years ago, dude. People don't forget. Is that what you're trying to?
I just wanted to know who Daddy is right now. Until they beat us again.
I just want him to know who Daddy is right now. He said, "Okay."
You like that?
All right. Well, that's that.
All right.
2016 said Sano.
Do we want to build out another slip right here, Teach?
Yeah, of course. That's what we're here doing.
Look,
building out slips.
The thing about Jock Market, guys, is they oftentimes will give you props that these other books won't even give you an opportunity of taking, right? They might be some even props, but oftentimes you're not going to see Ronald Acuna on other apps at one run, right? Mm. But if you look on two other apps, in comparison directly to Jock Market, Fliff and Hot Streak have this set to 1.5. Obviously, juice on the under of 1.5, but one run moves the needle a lot here, or 0.5 runs in this case moves the needle a lot here, and still a solid play on Jock Market given that push potential as well. But just my main point from that is that you see a lot of props on here that you can get on Jock Market that you can't get anywhere else. They give you the option instead of just removing it and not giving it to you because odds shifted in favor of this play.
Right.
They might bump it up and give you some push potential, and it can still make for some solid plays.
For sure. Agree there. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some. They're not afraid to have these push potential props, total bases. We see it with NBA turnovers, steals, whatever it might be. Like just those unique niche props that Jock Market offers that a lot of these other DFS apps don't. It's a really good way that they can differentiate themselves. Yeah, some of them are even props, but at the end of the day, it is nice to even see them on the board. Mm-hmm. Dustin, I definitely want to build out another slip.
I want you to take the lead on this one. We need a T. Jones special.
A T. Jones special, he said. I don't know where you came up with T.
D-bone, Jones. But no, T. Jones special.
Okay, I don't think I like that.
You don't like that? Why not? We need something for you. We need something for your slips that you give us.
Well, that's a special that gets taken care of in the Afternoon Delight stream.
Oh, okay. I don't even want to know what you call those slips. So.
No, you don't. Yeah. You don't. Those are my sexy slips.
That's why the sexy. That's why I don't tune in there. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Wow, that's why you don't tune in because you're afraid of my sexy slips.
No, I tune in.
We get naughty in the Afternoon Delight. I wasn't able to go live yesterday, but today 2:00 Afternoon Delight. Let's get weird.
All right.
Okay. I'm looking on the middling tool right now.
I see a play I like.
Go ahead. What is it?
I like the Marcell Ozuna. Under 3 hits, runs, RBIs. Flip set to 2.5.
I like that. Let's run it.
Remember, on the reason why we don't have it up on the screen, guys, it is via mobile app right now. Hopefully they're working on a little website presence for us. Be nice to have and be able to pull up for you guys, but nonetheless, if you guys aren't using code Jock or using Jock Market, download it with code DGF. You'll get 100% deposit match up to $100. That is what we're fixating on today. We're starting this next slip out with Marcell Ozuna.
I like that. It's a good one to start with.
Under 3 hits, runs, RBIs, by the way.
Now, moving on down the middling tool.
Moving on down.
We're skipping this Ronald Acuna over runs. I mean, we're just moving past it. First and foremost, that would be negative correlation to take the under HRR for Ozuna and then the over runs for Acuna. But guys, it is a good play because one run is just absolutely insane, Dustin, as you know. Like, to get 1 run to 2 runs is night and day. That is why we're looking at the under 1.5 on Fliff and Hot Streak. Heavy juiced on the under on both apps, but we're still showing a really good odds for Acuna to go over 1 run. We can work that into a slip here shortly, but if we're going to start off with Ozuna, we definitely want to go elsewhere for now.
Yeah.
Are there any...
I was going to say, I think we could find a little bit of correlation here. We have Matt Olson under 2 total. No, I don't want to take that. Looking across these DFS apps, it looks like they are kind of in agreement there. I lied. It looks like Fliff.
Yeah.
Fliff is where you want to take that if you want to take the over a Matt Olson total basis.
Yeah. There was somebody. This Framber Valdez under hits allowed right now. It's at 54.3%. So yeah, it's not viable for a 3-man because we're looking for 55% odds to remain profitable for our individual props here over on Jock Market. But I just want to throw it out there, Dustin. Right now, minus 148 on Pinnacle to go under 6.5. Minus 140 on DraftKings to go under. Minus 141 on BetOnline and minus 150 on Bet365. If BetMGM and Caesars. BetMGM right now has that at -130. If BetMGM adjusts and brings that probably up to -140, we're going to see that right around 55%. So let's just keep an eye on that play. We'll just keep it in the back of our mind. I know we already took Valdez over strikeouts. So under hits allowed, I mean, we're kind of correlating both of those plays, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and keep that in the back of our mind here while we're building. But I do want to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I was looking at that as well. It seems that a couple of books have dropped this down to 6. Looks like we got 2 books being honestly
2 DFS apps.
Yeah, 2 DFS apps, both Hot Streak and Fliff have this set to 6.5, which I mean seems like they have some juice on the under from what I'm seeing. So I'd almost be willing to go ahead and just get that in a slip if we can go ahead and take it with some of these higher plays here.
I would definitely not be opposed to that. I also like this Francis Lindor under 2 HRR. It's down there on the milling tool. It's actually right below Valdez. Fliff has this over 1.5 at -170, but again, we're getting that under 2 HRR, which is just, you know, that 0.5 difference makes all the difference in the world, rather. So I definitely don't mind that. I think there was one other play down here that I really was looking at. That Jock Peterson under 1 total base. Again, 2 books, Fliff and Hot Streak, both set to 0.5. But again, we're getting that better number on Jock. Yeah, heavy juice on the over, but he can definitely finish with 1. And depending on how the rest of our slip looks, we can still be profitable. Same thing with that Schwarber play. Same thing with that Hassan Kim play. So maybe we go ahead and actually take this. Do you want to just go Valdez under hits allowed with Lindor under 2 HR? You like that, or do you want to do something else?
All right, you make the call. I want to get this. I do want to play Valdez. I'll be honest.
All right, so let's get this Valdez under hits allowed now, with Azuña under 3 HR. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now my only counterpart is we could go Matt Olson at 55.24% under 2 total bases, if you wanted to. Sportsbooks are saying this is a great play. Sportsbooks are saying this is a great play. It correlates with our Azuña under, and we still get Valdez in as a plus EV play. Or we could go ahead, just take Azuña. I'm okay to take Azuña and Lindor if that's what you want. You know what? This was your slip. You're right.
Let's run. We're building together. I like that. So you wanted to do Azuña and Olson. Azuña under 3 HR. You wanted to do Matt Olson under 2 total bases.
Yep.
And then we're going to throw in that Framber Valdez under 6.5 hits allowed. Okay.
Yes. All right. And the chat likes the correlation too, so.
Dara likes it. Okay.
So all unders.
All unders. Yep. So that's Azuña under 3 HRR. Matt Olson under 2 total bases. And then Framber Valdez under 6.5 allowed hits.
Against my Boston Red Sox, who have just pissed me off so much. I'm more than happy to go ahead and bet against them.
Who cares?
That's what I'm getting at, TJ. I don't care.
Who cares? I'm actually going to look up I can promise you guys that I have watched. I went to a Red Sox game, and I swear to God, I sat there with my buddy, and we bet on. I had my Caesars account up, and I legitimately bet on what the next pitch was going to be for like every single at bat. That's all I did.
God,
yeah, so I
TJ.
didn't even really watch. Yeah, it was fantastic. It was absolutely electric. Yep. Beers flowing, just doing that, just being an idiot, just playing money, nothing crazy, not anything serious, but it was fun.
Yeah,
the Red Sox are 69-64. They're 14.5 games behind the Orioles. Wow, the Rays aren't in first in the American League East, weren't they? Didn't they start off like 20-0?
Yeah, it was like 14-0, I think, or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty insane. Yeah, the Red Sox. I mean, 69-64. They would be first in multiple divisions, if I'm not mistaken. And instead,
they
we
would
are
not.
in the hardest division in baseball.
They'd be in first, and they'd be tied for first in 1. The Central.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's probably
the Rangers and Mariners are both 75-57. The Braves are 86-45. Okay. The Brewers are 74-58, and the Dodgers are 82-49.
Okay,
no.
That was a false statement. Then that was definitely
a
false statement.
Even if you get rid of the top 2 teams in the American League East, the Red Sox still aren't in first.
Yeah,
the Blue Jays would be.
Maybe not first. And you know what? That was the thing probably a little while ago, and since then the Red Sox have cooled off. And whatever. I take it back. Zappy back to the Patriots practice squad.
Wow, really? There's 15 teams in the American League. The Red Sox are in 8th. Where are they in the wild card? They're 6.5 behind. Like, yeah, these guys suck. How do you guys like? I don't know. How do you watch? I digress. All right.
I watch baseball, and that's why they've been pissing me off because they should be right there on the cusp, but they're not.
Got it.
It is what it is. It is what it is. We're back to Jock Market. Let's do it.
All right. Let's go back to Jock.
Tanner Beebe. Under 5 hits allowed, right on that little 54.41%. If we can go ahead and snag something, go ahead and get that in. Be down.
Yes, that. I mean, this could be now again. If we're gonna go even props, this can be where we throw in this Acuna overruns. Like if we want Acuna overruns, we could throw it with Tanner Beebe and Hendrick, and that should be right on the cusp of a plus EV play over on Jock Market. Hold on, let's do some quick maths here just to see. Oof. So Acuna, BB, and Hedges would actually be 55.9%. So.
Wait, that would be who's that? BB, Acuna, and who was the last one?
Hendricks. So you know what? You know what we do here? We make a 5-man.
Oh, we haven't played Alvarez, by the way.
Didn't we just? Oh, we played Valdez. Okay.
Yeah, Valdez and Alvarez are different people.
Yep, they're different. Yeah, one's a pitcher, one's a what? Alvarez plays first base. Yeah, I rule. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's throw all these even props in a slip.
Alrighty, let's do it. Ronald Acuna.
Now, timeout, Dustin.
Oh, okay, all right.
So the only thing I'm thinking, right? So the even props in a 5-man, probably not the best way to go about it.
No.
Right? Because if we run a 5 flex and 2 guys push and we go 3 for 3, we have a 3 flex, which pays out what? 2.25 times?
No,
because it would be a flex. So it would be. Let's see. It would be partial lock. Yeah, 3 times, 2.25 times.
Oh,
that's probably not the best way to go about it.
Probably have to do it in a 3-man, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Right, OB said, question, why are you taking BB when the sportsbook has it at 5.5? Great question. So the one thing that you guys need to look at when it comes to some of these props, and yeah, this Tanner BB play is an even prop. So we need him to go under 5, so technically 4 or less. If he finishes at 5, we still have a profitable player prop depending on how the rest of our slip actually pans out. But in this case, where the sportsbook line is higher than where we're getting that Jock Market line, which is lower than the sportsbook, we have to take into consideration the juice associated with that line. So yeah, there's multiple sports books that have this set to 5.5, but they all have this heavily juiced to go under 5.5 hits allowed. So we got Pinnacle right now at minus 192 odds to go under 5.5 hits allowed. DraftKings at minus 170, BetMGM at minus 175, Caesars at minus 198, and then BetOnline at minus 179. So heavily juiced to go under that 5.5 number, which is why Jock Market doesn't have it at 5.5 and they have it at 5, because they're taking into consideration all of these sports books that currently have this heavily juiced on that under. So we still would play the under. It still looks pretty good, but at the same time, there is a lot of push potential, and that's what you see over here on Jock Market. Same thing with any of these other total base props or anything like that. So definitely take into the consideration there. It's a discrepancy. Yeah, we're not getting the better number, but those sports books are heavily juiced on that under. So that's where that comes from. That's where it's derived from. Another example of that would be, let's see if there's another one on here.
TJ, I think the chat understands. I mean, they just the best you could have done right there was to explain it exactly how you did, and I think it was great. They get it. They get it.
Well, I'm glad you guys understand that. Sweet. That's good.
There you go.
Okay. So
thanks, TJ.
You're welcome, Dustin. So I do want to build out another slip.
Same.
We do need to cook with some gas.
Wait, did we enter this?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so we're
no, because I mean, I guess actually we'd be more inclined to enter a 3-man than we would a 5-man when it comes to these even props.
That's what I
So
was
if we
getting at.
do, okay, so let's go ahead and do that because I am cool with that.
Or
because if it reverts to a 2-man power, it's not the end of the world. It technically the slip wouldn't be plus EV.
We could hunt on the middling tool if you wanted to do that first.
I mean, that's what I always want to do.
Okay, but I'm saying we could come back to it if we needed to. We could hold off.
Okay. Let's do that.
All right.
We'll put a pin. You're saying you want to put a pin in it?
Yeah. Let's push P. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna push P. We're gonna put a pin in it. I mean, middling tool right now, to be honest with you, pretty dry.
We we need, DJ. We need
what?
We need some more CS:GO lines to just drop right now while we're doing this.
I know.
Because go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's my favorite thing is to hunt CS:GO discrepancies using the middling tool on Jock and Hot Streak. Like that's what I love. That's what I love.
I love that. Yeah, I was hoping to see some solid stuff here. Wait a second. Kettle Marte. That's 54.56, but Hot Streak and Fliff both off by 0.5, in comparison. Matt Carpenter, total bases, same thing. That's all we're really seeing on the middling tool right now. The kind of like the Jock Peterson and Kyle Schwarber that you had mentioned earlier, where Jock's set to 1, but total bases on Fliff and Hot Streak are set to 0.5.
Right. Yeah, I don't, and not necessarily in love with those plays because these DFS apps that have the dynamic payouts like Hot Streak, where they actually have lines attached to their player props, and then Fliff, obviously, which acts as a sports book, but technically they're a DFS app. They have these props heavily juiced on the over. So that's kind of why we're glossing over these. Like Kyle Schwarber, under 1 run. All these plays around that 55% mark where, we're getting the better number on Jock Market. But, again, when they're set so low, like these total bases, Dustin, it is tough. We can go ahead and enter Jock Peterson under total bases, Schwarber under total bases, and, Trey Turner under hits. Because, I mean, that does have some positive correlation, especially with the Phillies, if we take under hits and under total bases.
Yeah, could do that.
Right?
Could do that.
Oh, Trey Turner, actually, I'm sorry. That Hot Streak is set to 1.5. I didn't even see that.
Okay. No, we can't do that. That's exactly what I was getting at. We couldn't do that.
Okay. You're right. I'm wrong. All right. Do we see anything else then?
Not necessarily on the middling tool, no.
Okay. I wouldn't be opposed to adding in. Did we enter? I wouldn't be opposed to having BB Hendricks and then going with one of those plays on the middling tool.
Hendricks, I think Hendricks is lower. Hendricks 54.02.
Oh, did they just adjust them?
Okay. It looks like some odds maybe adjusted. BB's still up here.
Oh wow, yeah, they did just adjust Hendricks, huh? Okay, well, hey, glad we didn't play. I wouldn't be opposed to. You said we didn't add Alvarez, correct?
Yeah, it's either. I really do feel like it's either we got to do like BB Alvarez and then pick one if we want to use a Sakuna line. We can. It looks like actually the sportsbook has now adjusted to 0.5 again. So they're kind of flip flopping back and forth between that overs or that 0.5 number and the 1.5 they had it. Is that Jesus? Okay.
I mean, we can. I say, you know what, Dustin? We go. I say we go all in on. I say we go all in on those Braves unders, and we just get buried by them.
All right.
We can go Acuna under 1 run, BB under 5 hits allowed, and Jordan Alvarez under 2 total bases. It will be plus EV. Yeah, we have push potential, but we can run that as a mortal lock and just.
All right, I'm in.
Pray the Braves suck.
All right, Ronald
I mean,
Acuna
outside
under
of that,
1
we really
run.
don't have any. We really don't have any other options.
You know what's
So,
just hilarious? If Acuna is the only one that misses in this, I just entered it, by the way. Ronald Acuna under 1 run, Alvarez under 2 total bases, BB under 5 hits allowed. If Acuna is the only player to miss in this slip, we literally shot ourselves in the foot by not hitting enter earlier and putting a pin in it. And now the pin came out, and we're taking the under on the 1 because sportsbooks are adjusted, guys. That's just something that happens, right? Sportsbook lines adjust. It's what it is about getting in this early value sometimes, especially morning value. Closing lines, or not closing lines, but like let's say lineups get announced or injury news happens. So lines are going to adjust. Sometimes it works that way. But nonetheless, it's still a good play. And of course, now it's at 0.5. Little oh, this Joseph play got better. Joseph Fagnano play got better here.
Oh, did it actually?
Yeah. 56% jumped above that Acuna line.
Love that.
All right. TJ.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess Dustin, in terms of value, outside of what we've built, there really isn't any. I don't want to force any slips. I don't want to have people just tail if we're just throwing together stuff that really isn't anything good. So I think we go ahead and call it there. Somebody just asked about us talking about PrizePicks. Yeah, so guys, this was a dedicated stream just for Jock Market. So that's why we didn't do any UD. That's why we didn't do any PrizePicks. I will be doing my individual stream here coming up soon at 2 o'clock. So if you guys want to pop in there, we'll definitely touch base. PrizePicks, UD, ParlayPlay, all the hits, all the classics. But for now, yeah, this was just solely Jock Market. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. Dustin, any last words for the Jock Market stream?
For me, no. Keep looking out for some value. CSGO lines drop. There'll be plenty of value here on Jock Market. So make sure you guys are refreshing or you have the notifications. Turn on your DGF Jock Market notifications. That way you get emailed when there's plus EV plays on the board. And that's it for me, guys.
Yeah, guys, highly suggest getting on Jock Market. If you haven't, you can use code DGF 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Also, if you are a DGF member and you're only looking at the optimizer, please stop. Make sure you guys are looking at the middling tool as well. When these CSGO lines, League of Legends, etc., when we do have those on the board, on the middling tool, Jock Market seems to be the DFS app that's off more often than not, so take advantage when you do see them. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch some of you, hopefully, at my the Afternoon Delight stream at 2 o'clock. We love you guys, and let's cash.